It's time for Pick of the Week. I've been gone in Barcelona for the last couple weeks filming. I got back to a stack much thicker than this combo of mail order, crowdfunded books, and things I grabbed along the way. And these are the ones I love the most. I'm gonna give you my favorites, and the pick of the week is Monsters Are My Business. Cullen Bunn, Patrick Piazzalonga, whose art I just love, and Cullen, he's moving his way into a top 10 favorite for me. This guy can't miss. This is set at the end of the world. Monsters have taken over. There's magic. There is a monster hunter who's this rugged, badass dude who has an axe with a chainsaw blade and a little cuddly koala, also with a chainsaw. Patrick Piazzalonga's amazing lines. You can see them here. He's an artist I've liked for a very long time. Rook, Exodus, Jeff Johns, Jason Faybrook. Now, Jason is delivering some of the most beautiful 90s style art lines I've seen in a long time. This book, I read the ash can on it, and it didn't fully push me over the edge until I dove into this series. Jeff added a lot of character development. This is set in a world where Earth has essentially collapsed and decayed. They've gone to other planets, and they've been sold on going to this planet by this corporation that says this is going to be great, and then the Earth engine that keeps the planet alive is collapsing. These are the last few people left. They have these helmets that allow them to interact with animals and command them. I love that part. That's the one that gets me. Good Boy, Garrett Gunn, Pablo Muniz. Now, this is something I backed on Kickstarter, and it came in. I have been loving this. I've done 3 volumes of this on Kickstarter. It also goes to retail as well, too, but switched up an artist. Used to be Kit Wallace, who I loved, but this guy is also delivering Pablo Muniz. It's a beautiful tale. This takes you back in time to when Good Boy had his human partner. So it's set in this world, anthropomorphic world where dogs and humans are equals, and it's a buddy cop story. Great read. If you find this, I'm Already Dead, Matthew Kint, Dan McDade. This is issue 2, and it has proven that this is an incredible series. I usually say it takes till issue 2 to verify this is good, and this has done it. And you get, look at Dan's art in this as well too. Because that magazine size, you get these huge immersive pages. This series definitely one to be watching. The Sacrificer's Rick Remender. This has easily worked its way into a top 5 of all-time Rick Remender books. Issue 7 just dropped. The first arc is available in trade paperback as well. This deals with a fantasy world with anthropomorphic characters, fallen gods. It's heartfelt. It deals with abuse and corruption and power. And Max Fiormora's lines, look at what Max is delivering. I mean, this is just Lotus Land issue 5. This is coming to the end of that first arc. One to read. This really feels like Blade Runner 2049 with all this nuanced detective work into it. Great character work, really enjoyable art. I have loved this series, caught me by surprise, recommend. Morningstar, Tim Daniel, Marco Finnegan. This is what I was anticipating for a while. It deals with this forest fighter who gets lost in a flame, and his family gets looking for him. There's some sort of supernatural elements to it. Got a very unique art style that Marco has brought to the table, especially with those colors. Interesting read. I'm really excited to see what issue 2 does with this. One to be watching. Rock and Roll Ninjas, Chuck Dixon, Matt Barr. Now this came in as a crowdfunded book. It's a black and white newsprint style book, which I really enjoy. It deals with these Vietnam vets who start a band, and the lead singer is like a cross-dresser, and you have to get recruited to help these ninjas to learn how to use guns. Then the ninjas hunt them. It's wild. Not a story that you can get anywhere else. Really recommend this one.